Hello everyone, this is Mark Flopsy Shepherd once again, and welcome back to the NeoLemmix Introduction Pack 2020 edition by Eco2Lot. In the previous video we did the first 5 levels of the basic training 1 rank, so now we're going to carry on without further ado. So the first level is called Central Fear, basic training 1, level 6, 20 lemmings, 20 to be saved. And again, we've got no wall text, so we've got lemmings coming out in both directions as well. Yikes. Now, it's pretty clear we have to use a blocker here. If it wasn't for the blockers and the walkers, this level would be incredibly difficult. Just using clear physics mode just to make sure we're not and we didn't even need to bash any of that because the lemming could walk up all of it. So there's a trap there. I'm just going to show the trap just for shits and giggles. It's a rather scary one as well, I must admit. So we're going to disarm that trap, and now it's no longer a hazard. It should disappear from clear physics mode when it's no longer a hazard. Okay, this is interesting. Okay, I just needed to bash it a little bit lower. And you can use 2 walkers to make sure a blocker runs the same way as the other lemmings. If they were all going in the same direction, it would have been easier to put a blocker under the trap door, and that way it would save a walker at least, but it's not really possible to do that, unfortunately. Okay, well that basher ends quite nicely. So we have to release this blocker because we need 100%, but wait until everyone else is done and then it's all good. Okay, a nice level to start us off there. It only took us about 2 minutes, so let's move on. Limited release, basic training 1, level 7, 100 lemmings, 100 to be saved. And again, no words of wisdom from the great and powerful Eco2Lot. No, it's pretty obvious you want a blocker under the trapdoor. We don't need a digger for anything else. So maybe it'll make sense to put it under the trapdoor. Start off with a platform since we've got a blocker behind us. Plus it makes it easier when you're turning around, if you get turned around at any other point in the level. Maybe I'll try and go underneath this one. I'll have to use a builder now, unfortunately, though. Okay, so we have to build over the obstacles here because we haven't got anything remotely helpful in clearing these obstacles. That should be enough to just finish it off with platformers. Oh, and he finished perfectly, that's good. So now we're going to use a digger to free the blocker, but immediately after we're going to make him build. Since we can't make him platform. So another nice level here. These first few levels have not taken very long at all compared to other levels we've had. Maybe because I haven't really had to stop and explain things too much. So not too bad so far. So we'll go on to level 8 now. Spiraling out of control. Basic training 1, level 8. 30 lemmings, 20 to be saved. Oh, here we go. The great and powerful Iko-Toolot's spoken up again. Let's listen to his advice. Another very common basic method to get upwards is building spiral staircases using builders. Building up to a wall, and after reaching it, build to the other side to get even higher. If there is no wall, a blocker can be used as a substitute. Build up, block, build to the other side, block again, build to the other side until you reach your goal. Let's give it a shot. Great. Looks like our bog standard builder fest. So just for the sake of simplicity, I'm using the spacebar to skip all the builders. Because I'm sure that's every Lemmings player's worst nightmare, builder fests. Word of advice, never make levels like this. If you want to really hold people's attention, you don't make levels with tons and tons of builders and blockers in them. It really depends how you use the blockers though. I just used a walker there to turn the lemming around that was going to go straight through the blocker otherwise, because if lemmings are too clumped together, they will ignore the rule of the blocker. Just go one more to be safe. Well, I must say that Iko-Toolot's doing very well to keep to the keep to his words of wisdom. Oh, that's not good. Luckily we can use a blocker there and just free it when it becomes safe to go again. I believe we managed to save 100. No, we didn't save 100%. We couldn't free that blocker. Okay. Another nice level out of the way there. We've got through 3 levels rather quickly in this video so far, so good going there. Okay, basic training 1, level 9. Deep freeze, 30 lemmings, 15 to be saved. Okay, we've got no advice this time. I'm guessing we have to play off the advice of the previous level. Okay, so this is a lot more dangerous than the previous level. You know what? I'm just gonna go for the turn immediately. Because why not? This can be quite a tricky level if you don't plan ahead, to be honest. Oh, crud. See what I mean? Have the wrong skill selected. So you'll see that you'll probably notice that I clicked the builder a bit earlier there, but NeoLemmix still took the assignment. I think it only works with builders though, I believe. Alright, so we've got a nice rhythm going now. As long as the bridges don't get too high, we'll probably be okay. There's a trap at the top as well, so we've got to be careful of that. I'm not on about these blowers here, because they're obviously traps. But this one at the top here is even more deadly. It's actually on the ground there. At least Iko-Toolot's not hiding it. Yeah, you can... I mean, the worst thing you can do in levels is hide traps. Got to be very careful with these blockers as well, because we can't free them. Oh, we can. We've got walkers. I didn't realise we had walkers. I'm not even noticing anything outside the blockers and builders at the moment. We'll go. Yeah, we'll go for another turn. I'm playing it incredibly safe here. As you've probably noticed, that I have not even sent a blocker anywhere near. Well, I haven't even sent the lemmings anywhere near overlapping any blockers yet. But as you can see now, we can actually go straight for the top now. So now we're going to do something a little bit different to stop the carnage. When it gets to a certain point, I'm just going to put a blocker right here and trap all the remaining lemmings. But because we got a walker, that's okay. And we're building right over the trap as well, which is even better. So I'm going to do something pretty nifty here. I'm going to try and save as many blockers as I can before. I can't. Okay, I actually can't because I've been so effective with these blockers. I actually can't. I probably could, but it's going to be very expensive. Okay, well that took 4, so probably going to be too expensive to save any of the others. This one here is alright because he's actually standing in the middle. Yeah, we'll probably stop there because it's going to take more than 2 to save any of these. Yeah. I was going to say, probably could have saved that one, but because the crowd's like up against it, not worth it. But that's just me being a bit, you know, over the top there. That's the disadvantage of putting blockers on the edge here, because they'll fall straight off if you turn them back into walkers. Whereas if you put them like not near the edge, if you put them a little bit away from the edge, then they can actually turn around very quickly if you assign a double walker. Okay, so we're on to Parkour. Basic Training 1, Level 10. 15 lemmings, 15 to be saved. And Iko2 speaking to us again. What is it, oh great one? A jumper can be used to jump over blockers as well. Also, if a climber happens to jump into a wall, then he will stick to it and begin to climb upwards. On top of that, you can assign a jumper to a currently climbing climber to make him jump away from the... Okay, I did not know that. That is actually something I did not know it could do. Let's train this, and don't forget that if a lemming falls after a jump, the distance fallen begins to count after the jump. Okay, so we've got a pre-placed blocker. Remember, pre-placed that lemmings can occur. So I've sent a lemming over the blocker. And I'm going to make him jump into the wall. Okay, I actually did not know a climber could do this. This is actually very exciting, I think. So anything in the trajectory of that bouncing ball is hazardous, so we've got to be careful. That's really amazing, actually. I'm actually quite impressed with that trick. As you can see, the falls are getting bigger now. Could have saved the walker for the blocker. That's an easy trap to fall into. That was a good level, that was. And I've actually learnt something in this level. So that's probably going to be in one of my levels soon, because I did not know a climber could do that, genuinely. So I am learning things in this pack. I mean, I learned how to assign a lemming in a digger pit without actually catching the digger. You just have to hold the control key down. I actually never knew that. So got time for one more. The Guardian, basic training 11. Sorry, basic training 1, level 11. 1 lemming plus 10 neutrals. And The neutrals are coming out, the one with the diamond on it. 11 to be saved. So as we remember, neutrals cannot have any skills assigned to them. We learnt that in the last level of the objects and functions rank. And we got a lemming that can climb and swim, and he survived the drop, luckily. So obviously we have to make him jump continuously. That's such a Lix thing. That is such a Lix thing to do. Okay, so we're just gonna carve the path out and just be very effective at carving the path out for the rest of the lemmings. Luckily the neutrals will just carry on walking down this path here, but the climber can just jump into the wall here and just turn around immediately. So it gives him a lot of time to get this bit sorted out. Okay, so we want him facing left. Okay, they're on the way back now. That's not good. Oh yeah, you can swim. I forgot about that. A lot of umming and ahhing there. Okay, so we put a stacker there, and then we just... I let the lemming drop behind the stacker because it gives him a bit of space to work then. This is very good. This is very good use of the jumper skill. Better than anything I can bloody do. Okay, so we have to save the climber as well. So again, we have to do that jumping about. Okay, so we managed to get 6 more levels done in this video, so that's a good place to stop. So in the next video, I will be carrying on with this rank. I'm unsure how many levels are in this exactly. I think there's about 21. So about 5 levels per video will bring this rank out of at about 4 videos. So that's ideal, to be honest. So thank you all for watching, and I shall see you next time.